Okay, today we're going to start our drawing assignment. And we call it Zentangles. It's really just a fancy name for mindful doodling. I use that term because if you Google Zentangle, you'll come up with a lot of different designs that you can use. And this is the sheet of instructions. You're to do side 1 first, and then as there's time, we're going to do side 2. So side 1 explains that you're to get 4 little pieces of paper, and these are your practice ones. So you're going to do 4 little practice ones. And the way you do your practice ones, the sheet explains it, but what you're going to do is you are going to take the little piece of paper. The traditional way to do it is to put 4 little dots on the corner, and then to do lightly in a pencil a tangle that connects those dots. And you really can do that any way that you want to, and as many lines as you want to. And then you're going to fill it with designs that are non-representational. So designs that are pattern or repetition. So I do have packets for you. They say Zentangle patterns on them. And they're over here. You're welcome to take a packet, and they have a bunch of different designs in there that you can use. So the idea is that you're increasing your doodling vocabulary. So as I have talked about in the past, studies show, there was a study done where people listened to a boring phone conversation. And the people who were doodling remembered more of the boring phone conversation. So being able to take and, while you're listening to something, doodle, not check out completely, but to doodle so that it focuses your attention. And so that's what you're going to be doing after you're done with your article reviews and your 2 cleanup jobs. So the way I might start this is I might take that line, and the other important part of it is that you're not, take the line and do designs coming off of it, but the other important part is that you're not judging yourself and you're not erasing. So you're going to go right to the pencil, or the pen, I mean. You're going to not use the pencil for this. So these pens that I have for you have delicate tips on them, so make sure that you don't press super hard. And if you do something and you like it, do it again, but make sure that you're exploring different ways to do things. So now I might continue that off, or I might do another layer, and then I might fill it in with other designs. It's important that you do a slow line and not a sketchy line, and that you start to think about doing something that you haven't drawn before, or that you haven't done before. So feel free to also, you can Google Zentangle on your phone and see if you can come up with some designs. Let me show you the first ones that I have done. This is the very first one that I did. We'll put them up here. This is the second one. This is the third one, and the fourth, and the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh. Okay, you can see that I did get better at thinking about how to organize space and maybe color in the background, but all of them show an exploration. So don't judge yourself too harshly. I know a lot of you can't draw, or feel you can't draw, but it's just because you haven't practiced at it. So once you have your 4 Zentangles, you're going to turn those into me, or show me. You can keep them, but show me. And that's your ticket to get a larger piece of paper and do our next design, our next project, which is the mandala. The other side of the paper explains what our mandala is. And in this one, I have better quality paper for you, and we're going to talk about the use of color. All right, let me know if you have questions.